I think it was a process. I didn't start out that way. I got to the point, first 20 years of my life, I probably had bought into the scenario of, hey, my mom had told me so many, Jimmy, you can't win them all. I bought into that. But at some point in that career, maybe at my second year, I started thinking, why can't you? Is there a rule out there that says we can't? Who said you can't win them all? And then the things like people like Dan Gable, who was winning them all. And I started to say, I can win. We think we have a chance to win them all. And one day at a time, one match at a time, then the next match at a time, and that's what started all that. And I raised my thought process and credit to a lot of other people. And then that has gone on to the program and the kids that come through the program. If not me, who? Why not us? That's what that means. Why is it somebody else? Our first team were visualizing other teams going to get the trophy all the time. They didn't see ourselves going to get the trophy. Why not us? If not us, who? Why not? And if not now, when? Don't wait to be good. Let's go. Let's do it now. And that's what it means to us. I didn't know, but I had a big fear of being mediocre. That was my biggest fear in coaching. And I was determined that wasn't going to happen. I wasn't sure what was going to happen. I knew I wanted to win a national championship. I thought we could. Why couldn't you? Why couldn't we do it at Wartburg? Just because it hasn't happened before, doesn't it? And I don't know if it was destiny, but our deal is, hey, put your head down and work. Dare to dream bigger. So what, it hasn't happened, we're going to make it happen, and don't listen to people that tell you can't, that it won't happen. And once it's happened, obviously it's a lot easier. You got an example. So that first group is pretty treasured because they're the first group that changed the culture, that changed how people looked at our program, not just at Wartburg, but nationally. And now we're the top Division III program in America. The philosophy is, we talk about no limits just because people have a tendency to put limits on themselves, self-imposed limits, self-imposed. And they're talking about, I can't do this, I can't do that. We'd rather talk about what's possible. What is possible? Why can't we win them all? That kind of scenario, which raises your thought process. And we're talking about winning them all, but doing it one at a time, this one. And then the next most important event is the next one. And then the next most important event is the next one. And so when you do that, what is the limits? And I said, we haven't found them yet. We haven't found what the limits are yet. And so, yeah, we talk about that, and when you're talking about, last year I retired with 10 national titles. That's a pretty high level. Other coaches are saying, you got a pretty high level here for us to reach. And I think that's good. I think that's good to have, keep raising the bar as you go. That's been the whole thing the whole time. Let's keep raising the bar as we go. And that way there is no limits, because you just keep, when you hit it, when you get a new level, let's move it up a little bit and let's try to get up to the next step.